You know that one friend or coworker that has been on their job for 20 years in the same entry-level position. They don't really like their job, but they haven't looked for a new one. We'll call her Bitter Betty. You know, she's always complaining about how once again she got passed over for the promotion, how the company promoted somebody else who didn't deserve to get promoted, but the only reason why she got promoted is because she's really cool with the boss. She's always talking about how her supervisor is incompetent, she doesn't know what she's doing, but she has 50 million reasons why she didn't apply for the position herself. She says things like, oh, it wouldn't have done me any good to apply to the position. You know, only people in the in crowd were gonna get it. And you know, I'm too real. I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm not gonna kiss up to anybody. I'm not gonna play those games to get ahead. She just always has a reason why she's not advancing. She's always side-eyeing somebody else who moved up in the workplace. And overall, she just hates her job. But she's not really willing to do anything about it. If you don't have that friend or coworker, it could be because you're the bitter Betty in the workplace. Just kidding, don't want to offend. But on a serious note, victim mindset may be showing up in your workplace and it may be keeping you from getting promoted. See, in previous videos, we talked about how victim mindset will always keep you in the mentality that you're getting passed over, you're getting the short end of the stick, you're getting mistreated, something's always going wrong. Victim mentality will keep you in that space. Victim mentality is a deadly mindset and it will kill your career ambitions and goals on your job. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video, how victim mindset is keeping you from getting promoted. Victim mentality will keep you on a job for 10, 15, 20, 25 years that you don't even like. It will keep you in the same tied entry-level position that you started off with when you were 23. The reason why is because our brains will cause us to take action that aligns with what we truly believe about ourselves. Our brain leads us and causes us to take actions to confirm those beliefs. So if you're dealing with victim mindset and your belief is that you're always the victim, you're always the loser, you're powerless in the story of your life, the moves that you make, the actions that you take, they're not going to produce the results that you desire because you always end up with the short end of the stick. If that's what you truly believe, your brain is going to cause you to take action or keep you from taking action that would contradict that narrative. So how does this play out in the workplace? This is what it looks like. It looks like you constantly complaining about other people getting promoted over you, but you don't apply for the promotion. And you reason you don't apply for the promotion because even if you did, you wouldn't get the promotion because only the in crowd gets the promotions, or they want to hire somebody in from the outside because they're not going to seriously consider you anyway. You'll come up with all kind of reasons as to why you can't apply for the promotion or why you would never get it, but yet you'll complain year after year after year that somebody else got it. Or you'll complain that the new person that was hired to be your boss doesn't know what they're doing and you're having to train them. But you don't take any action to improve. Victim mentality may even allow you to apply for a job, apply for the promotion. But as soon as you don't get it, it'll tell you, see, why did you even apply? You're always going to get looked over. They're never going to appreciate you. They don't value your work. See, as long as you're stuck in victim mindset, these are the type of things you're going to think. These are the type of actions that you're going to take. But there's another option. You don't have to remain stuck. You don't have to continue to allow victim mindset to show up in your workplace and keep you stagnant. You don't have to spend 30 years on a job, not advancing, not moving up in the way that you want to. What you could do is actually apply for the promotion. And guess what? If you don't get it, you can go back to the hiring committee and you can ask them, hey, I know I wasn't selected this time for the promotion, but can you provide me with some feedback to help me to better understand what can I do to better position myself so that next time I may be a stronger candidate to be selected for the promotion. And then you can take the advice that they give you and you can invest in your own professional development. And you can start developing your skills. See, that's an option that you could take. See, instead of victim mindset keeping you saying things like, well, I'm not going to get promoted because I'm not in the in crowd, and I'm not going to play those games, and I'm not going to kiss up, and only the people who kiss up to the boss, they're the only ones who get promoted. Instead of you saying all of that, what you could do is invest in trainings and classes to improve your own emotional intelligence so that you are better able to relate and communicate with your coworkers, and people have a more pleasant experience working with you. So you don't have to kiss up to the boss in order to do that, in order just to improve the way that you relate to people. That's not being a suck up. That's not playing the corporate game. That's investing in yourself and developing your own skills. What you could do is invest in yourself and become a subject matter expert on something. You could do all those things to position you to get promoted. But wait, because I can hear your victim mindset already chiming up and already saying, well, you can do all of that and you still may not get promoted because, this company, they're not going to promote you because of your age. They're not going to promote you because of your gender. They're not going to promote you because this, and that. Well, guess what, Bitter Betty? That may be true. But if you do all of those things, if you invest in yourself, you increase your emotional intelligence, you become a subject matter expert, you do those things, you have now made yourself more marketable. So if you are working for a company, an employer, a boss, a supervisor who refuses to promote you because of your gender, your age, or some other factor you can't control, you have now made yourself more marketable in the labor force. And if you can't get the promotion on that job, you can always go somewhere else and get your promotion that way. Or you may have increased your skills so much that you actually decide, I can do this on my own. I can start my own business. I can start my own company. I can become my own consultant. Either way, you find a way to win. You don't just sit being complacent, angry, showing up to work with an attitude, upset that you can't advance. Crying that it always happens to me, other people always get promoted, other people always advance over me. You take action. See, when you come out of victim mindset, you can take the initiative to take action, to take steps, to improve yourself, to put yourself in position to get to where you want to be. You're not the loser. You're not powerless in your own life story. And so when you have victim mindset and you're not doing anything to break out of agreement with it, you will find yourself not getting promoted, not advancing, being on a job for 30 years, retiring, and hating every day of the previous 30 years because you stayed in victim mindset. So we're going to be continuing this series on deadly mindsets. We just talked about how victim mindset in the workplace is probably killing your chances of getting promoted and advancing and actually fulfilling your dreams in your professional setting and environment. We're going to continue to talk about deadly mindsets. We're going to give practical next steps and strategies that you can take in order to come out of agreement with victim mindset and begin to take actions that cause you to move from seeing yourself as a loser to seeing yourself as a winner. Like I said, in the workplace, find a way to win. If you can't get promoted at one job, increase your skills, increase your abilities, go apply for the next job. Find a way to win. I'm a certified life coach, and I've coached people on strategies to win in the workplace. I've seen people that I've worked with advance and get to a better place in their work environment. If you want to work with me, feel free to message me. But in the meantime, make sure you subscribe to this channel because we're going to be delving into just practical ways that you can begin to come out of victim mindset. So, like, share, subscribe so you don't miss a video in this series, and I look forward to seeing you next time.